In this edition of City News, find out why firefighters from all over Southern California came to Hawthorne. Plus, a group of people cleaned up Hawthorne. We'll show you why. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. The Hawthorne Airport, in collaboration with the FAA and the LA County Fire Department, hosted an airport emergency response training for first responders. Over 20 fire engines from all over Southern California gathered for a unique hazardous aircraft training.
We have firemen together with FAA instructors going through different modules of different types of aircraft, jets, turboprops, helicopters, and they're training them on things that they have to be careful with when it comes to responding to an emergency.
By giving this training over the next 3 days, we are actually educating probably over 1,000 firefighters and civilians to be able to help people.
The training also taught them how to use unique safety equipment and help recover people from aircraft.
There's been instances in which if they just had a little bit more training or knowledge, they could have saved lives in the case of accidents or responding to emergencies.
This training was also open to civilians to help aid first responders during an emergency. Hawthorne businesses come join a discussion on how the city of Hawthorne will create an opportunity for businesses to collaborate with the city. The Hawthorne Business Connect meet and greet will be held on Monday, August 7th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Courtyard by Marriott. For more information, call 310-349-2903. A group of volunteers came to the city to help make a change. Here is Eric J. Dockery with the story.
The organization, Catalyst Cares, held a summer community cleanup to beautify the city.
This team right here really gets all the credit for putting it together. I should be about a square mile. I was just looking at the map. They got a whole grid and everything planned out. We're going to break up into groups and get to work.
Community leaders came out to support the cleanup with open arms.
One thing I love about the city of Hawthorne is how our community comes together and supports one another. And so I think that really makes us a community. And so things like this city cleanup allows community members or residents to come out and get to know each other, to work together and invest in keeping the city attractive.
Catalyst's motto is Catalyst for Change.
Catalyst for Change pretty much means going out into our neighborhoods and being that good neighbor. It's definitely, what we say is all, pretty much with the follow through. When you say something, you got to follow through with action, and that's what we do.
The group covered 4 streets: Crenshaw and Shadron, Lamoli and Charisse, Yukon and Cornblum, and Dottie and Prairie.
Just be able to come out and help my community clean it up, look a little better, get a change of perspective. Some people out here, they'll see how dirty it is and just think, oh, these people don't care. No, we really care. It's just the way life is right now. It's hard times.
Community, first and foremost, how to be a good neighbor. You lead by example, you show your presence in the city. You really want to make sure that we're here letting people know who we are and what we do and what we mean, and that's what Catalyst Cares is. That's our mission and vision.
They ended up collecting 367 pounds of trash during the cleanup. For HCTV, I'm Eric J. Dockery.
Thank you to the volunteers who helped clean up the city. Coming up next on City News, take a look at where kids can get a free meal this summer. Also see how some got a big help by one organization. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The city of Hawthorne is helping kids and families have access to healthy lunches. Cindy Aguilera gives us more details.
Are you looking for free lunches for your kids this summer? Well, good news. The city of Hawthorne is providing free healthy lunches for all kids who come to the park. All you have to do is walk up to one of these tents and receive a free lunch.
The lunches are actually served based on need. The organization that we work with, they use information from the school census. So they target areas that are more on the low income sides.
The idea of this program is to provide healthy lunches to low income neighborhoods and people that are experiencing food insecurity, especially within children.
During the first day of the program, some children said they were grateful for the lunches.
I think that's really nice because sometimes some people can't afford food and they might come up and say, oh, this is for free, and they get to have free food.
Very nice to kids who don't have nothing to eat.
Parents in the park also expressed their thoughts on the lunch program.
I think it's pretty much a good idea. You know, some people might be going through some stuff, and kids might, get thirsty, a little hungry. So I think it's very beneficial for any community to have.
This program is very good because the kids get lunches and staff comes to share their time with them, and it's great for the kids.
Hawthorne residents can receive free lunches through August 18th, Tuesday through Friday from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. at most city parks. For HCTV, I'm Cindy Aguilera.
To find out about this program and others, visit the City of Hawthorne website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and search for the Community Services Summer 2023 class brochure. WorldFest 2023 celebration is returning for the third year on September 16th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Hawthorne Memorial Park. Come join live music, multicultural food, arts and crafts, prizes, and much more. For more information, call 310-349-1640. The nonprofit organization Feed the Streets made a stop in our city. Cindy Aguilera gives us a story.
Toiletries, something most of us take for granted, is what unhoused people need most. And this organization is helping fill the need.
There's no way for them to keep clean. I found that, just being able to, having a soap, a toothbrush, just anything that would make them feel good.
The bag of toiletries included a variety of hygiene products.
When you see homeless people, most of the time they look a certain way and everybody wants to. So this way with the essentials, the hand sanitizers, the lotion, body wipes, socks, tissue, hopefully it'll make a little difference.
During the giveaway, which was prepared to give out 3,000 bags, people shared their gratitude.
I'm working just part-time right now, barely making it, so this is really helpful for me, to come and they've been really helpful to, give me items, when I need it.
Feed the Streets is going on 10 stops twice a week and just added Hawthorne to the list.
We're able to stop by our tiny homes. These people are actually going through the temporary path for permanent housing, and this helps them. This inspires them, motivates them to know that someone's actually cares for them.
Feed the Streets made their first stop at the Bridge of Hope Community Housing. This is just one of the many resources that are available to them, a help that goes a long way.
Outreach program picked me up, woke me up on a park bench, basically, after I had lost everything. My job, my car, my apartment for 4 years, and I had a substance abuse problem. Today I got I'm going on 8 months clean.
Ricky now works for the City of Hawthorne doing city landscaping and is housed in the Bridge of Hope housing community.
It's just giving me a chance to give back, and it's mind-soothing that you can really help build up what you had tore down once upon a time.
Homeless Services is open Monday through Friday and also offer a mobile clinic and therapy. For HCTV, this is Cindy Aguilera.
If you are in Hawthorne and need help with homeless services, go to the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and search for housing and homelessness resources. When we return, see how some kids are learning how to save lives. Young ones are taking a deep dive into learning what it's like to be a lifeguard. Michelle Mizell tells us about the junior lifeguard program at the Hawthorne Aquatic Center.
Good.
When 12-year-old Anthony once saw a lifeguard rescue a friend from drowning, he knew that learning how to save a life is a vital skill to have.
Just seeing that makes me want to save people, and the lifeguard job seems to be fun. And I don't want anybody else to feel what I felt when somebody's drowning, have somebody there to save them.
Anthony is one of about 20 kids who are enrolled in a 4-week junior lifeguard program that happens twice a year in the summer at the Hawthorne Aquatic Center, where many of the graduates end up working.
So this is kind of training for that. We teach them how to work with people. We teach them how to work with other kids. We teach them how to teach kids. We teach them how to save people. So they're not only learning life skills that are going to help them with people growing up, but they're also helping them be a part of the community that they're going to be participating in.
14-year-old Catherine says she's definitely learning how to stay afloat in the real world.
I also learned how to care for other people, and not just with if I work here, working with others and learning to have that friendship. I learned teamwork.
The junior lifeguard program also generates more junior lifeguards.
Or I want to get in the pool and in the kiddie pools and help all the little kids. And also I want to teach other kids to be junior lifeguard.
William Scott graduated from the program 7 years ago. Now he's a junior lifeguard instructor and teaching skills that he says the kids will use in and out of the water.
So what we teach them is rescues and first aid and CPR, and just drilling that experience into them teaches them to be calm and collected in these situations and not to panic, which I think translates into all different areas of life.
And staying calm is what Anthony plans to do, not only to get himself through life, but to save a life.
It has taught me to stay calm in situations, no matter how difficult it is. Anybody could drown, so if you already think about it, anybody could panic, but you have to be with them to help them stay calm if they can't stay calm.
Aquatics Director Dean Bartlett says that 60% of the lifeguards at the pool are graduates of the junior lifeguard program. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Michelle Mizell.
For more information on the junior lifeguard program, call the Hawthorne Aquatic Center at 310-349-1670. There's a summer activity that has the youth springing into action. Tony Long Jr. has the story.
Your child's dream of making the pros could be started at Betty Ainsworth Sports Center with the Youth Basketball Clinic.
It's teaching the kids fundamentals about the game. Even for kids who haven't played before, is to see if they even like the sport, and a good thing for them to do throughout the summer to keep them active.
At the week-long clinic, children were learning the skills of the sport under HMSA basketball coach Gary Anderson.
When they come to Hawthorne, their kids are going to learn how to play basketball the right way. Not just playing around. I'm not a babysitter. We don't babysit here. We're here to hoop and play basketball, so the parents should know the kids are in good hands here.
Over 20 participants were enjoying the clinic and were eager to learn the sport.
This is my first year here, so I'm excited to learn about basketball. So far it's been great, and I'm really looking forward to finishing it for the summer.
Me and my brother been working together at basketball every day, and sometimes we beat people and sometimes we don't, but we keep trying. I'm making friends and it's so, and I can dunk and I can shoot and I can dribble, and I'm learning new things too.
Parent Alexis Stringer already has a rapport with Coach Anderson and trusts his knowledge of the sport.
I was familiar with him through basketball, and I know that he's really active in the community. Everybody knows him.
There will be more basketball and other sports clinics happening in Hawthorne throughout the summer. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on other sports clinics and programs happening in Hawthorne, contact the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center at 310-349-1655. Speaking of the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center, a martial arts class is also open to all seniors this summer. Cindy Aguilera gives us the details.
This class of Tai Chi, the martial arts exercise that is often called meditation in motion, is currently being practiced here once a week.
Well, doing Tai Chi, it helps you balance yourself and center yourself. It's calming, and it's very good for older people especially.
This free 1-hour class that is designed for seniors has typically been holding about 25 to 30 people.
The leadership is good, and I'm bragging because I'm under 200 pounds now. I'm down at 196, and so I'm very happy that's helping to improve my health and my well-being.
For many participants, taking the class of Tai Chi has helped them and their health in many ways.
Somebody told me that before she did this class, her knee was bent. She had an operation and her knee was bent. She couldn't straighten it out. And doing Tai Chi has helped her.
I love this Tai Chi. It is very good. I've had arthritis problems and knee problems, and look at, I'm not using a cane. I'm walking better.
Some other students love it so much they have become the teacher.
My best friend told me that they have a Tai Chi class. Would you want to attend it? I said, yes, I come with you. And that day I fall in love. I starting to want to teach.
The Tai Chi class has the capacity to fit about 50 people each class. They meet every Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. until August 25th. For HCTV, I'm Cindy Aguilera.
To find out about more senior classes and activities, visit the City of Hawthorne website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and search for Senior Center. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these featured city news stories. We'll take you to a field trip with the Senior Center. Plus, find out what movie brought so many families to a local park. Well, that does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the basketball clinic. We'll see you next time.